And spectacular arches and caves form in the world's biggest iceberg. Now to the world's biggest iceberg in what's likely to be the final months of its existence. Take a look at this erosion carving dramatic features into the iceberg, known as A23a. It's being grounded down by the warmer air and water it's encountering as it drifts slowly away from the Antarctic. But it's not seen as a consequence of climate change, and as it melts, it will have some benefits, as Jonathan Eyos reports.
After 3 decades confined to the freezer in Antarctica, A23a is on the move, travelling north into warmer waters. The berg is now melting, and fast. An expedition this week saw waves gouging huge caves and arches in its walls. Only A23a's enormous scale is keeping it in existence. Satellite images show the frozen block to have a width of 65 kilometres or 40 miles. That's like the distance from Manchester to Sheffield. A23a has an area of 3,900 square kilometres. That's more than twice the size of Greater London. And its average thickness is about 280 metres, nearly as tall as the Eiffel Tower, and it weighs close to 1 trillion tonnes. But these dimensions are shrinking all the time.
Now that it's moved off from its relatively cooler position in the southern area of the Weddell Sea, it's being exposed to much warmer water temperatures, much stronger currents, and much warmer air temperatures as well. So all of these forces will combine to attack the integrity of that iceberg, and it will eventually begin to carve off and break up into smaller pieces.
The production and melting of these big icebergs is part of a natural cycle, not an obvious consequence of climate change. And as this one melts, there are upsides. It'll be dropping mineral dust in the ocean. This is a fertilizer, stimulating the growth of the very smallest organisms like plankton, all the way up to the biggest creatures on the planet.